I'm really glad that Lewis and Clark isn't a Greek college. Doesn't have any Greek affiliations. I'm really glad we don't have any frat houses. I'm really glad we don't have any sororities. However, we do have those houses. Our weekends are very much defined by the cross country house, or the basketball house, or the baseball house. And those sometimes take on the folkloric sorority or frat house atmosphere. You always hear about girls and boys doing girl and boy things and stuff like that. But for the most part, like when I'm on campus and it's a weekend, or if I'm socializing, I'll have a few beers with my friends, and I'll smoke a joint here and there, and I don't know. I think given the environment of campus security on campus, I think a lot of kids are doing things behind closed doors, and I think a lot of people are doing it responsibly. And I don't really know what's going on campus, because everything's so factionalized, and you kind of just, like, when you're done with class, you call 3 or 4 people, you go smoke, and then you go hang out, in a room, or go on a walk, but you stay pretty local, and you stay with the people you stay with. In terms of clubs and organizations like that, as of right now, I'm not officially involved in anything. I'm interested in starting a group. I'm interested in being active and speaking my mind. I think the college has really good speakers that come and lecture. Since I've been here, I've gone to several lectures that I've really enjoyed, and in terms of student involvement, LC tries to be this super active, or tries to put this image on that it's super green, it's super environmentally friendly, it's super progressive, and it's super active. A lot of community, engagement and stuff like that. I don't really see it, to be honest. I don't see the super environmental friendly college campus that gets talked about in the brochures. I don't see the activism. I see a bunch of privileged kids attaching themselves to a lifestyle rooted in almost asceticism, kind of like giving up worldly possessions. Like, get these hippie kids that go home and they're driving their, the Lexus their mom bought you. So they put out, there's a lot of image here, and I don't see a lot of activism. I don't see a lot of political opinions being acted on. I feel like they're inherited and they're representative here. I feel like there's a lot of liberals on campus. I feel like there's a lot of Democrats. I think there's like 2.5 Republicans. And in that regard, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad I'm kind of glad I'm around like-minded people. But it can be a little frustrating when you get, the image brought into it. So I really do wish people were more involved and more active and thinking more than instead of just like seeing the Grateful Dead and seeing people in tie-dye and thinking that's a movement. You're just a rich kid in bad clothes. That's all you're, like, mommy's buying your dime bag. So that's how I feel about it. So, but I mean, at the same time, I'm a hypocrite because I love it. I love thinking about being involved. You know, I feel like if anything were to happen, this campus would be really good. If there's a movement, if there's people thinking, I think like this could be a really good place to incubate and think of, and get things rolling. Because I think a lot of kids are eager to start thinking. I just don't think they actually are. So.